Hey guys, it is Thursday on our 8th week, so we're on. Oh, sorry, it's Friday. She's over. She's out the other end of the room, and she's correcting me. It's Friday, which means it's day what, Nick? 40. So this is our 40th day of our home workout. Hello, how are we, guys? So come online and get yourselves a little bit of space. All you need today is a chair, a stool, a bench, something that will be able to hold your weight, and you'll be able to kneel on, stand on. Hello Cryosculpt, how are we? Connor, how's it going? Hey Karen, how are we doing? Michelle, Barry, hey Trish. So Friday, I always try and prove you don't need equipment, external equipment, weights in order to get a full body workout. So today, as the last 7 Fridays beforehand, it's all about body weight work, and we're going to be getting a full body workout out of this. So just get yourselves set. We'll just let some more people come online. As more and more people come online, then we'll get into our warm-up and we'll get ourselves sorted while she makes as much noise as possible in the kitchen. So today again, it's going to be the same format time-wise as yesterday. So I got really good feedback on yesterday's time. So it's 30-second windows with a 5-second breather in between. Every 30 seconds you get 5 seconds. Technically it's not a breather, it's just a couple of seconds just to reset, readjust the posture, and then get back into it. So we're going to go in about 5 seconds. Happy Friday. You're right, happy Friday. Okay, ready to go in about 5 or 6 seconds. So what I want you to get down onto your backs, and we're going to get our glutes firing. So feet flat on the floor, and we're going to drive our hips up into the sky. You're going to work your hamstrings and your glutes, pushing through the heels of the foot, making sure we get full muscle activation on the backs of the legs, from the knees up towards the glutes. Good stuff. So like I was saying, Friday is all about body weight workout, full body. So all you need is a stool, a bench, a chair, something similar. You don't need a kettlebell, you don't need a dumbbell, you don't need a bag of books or a bag of water bottles. Okay, single leg now. So raise one leg into the air as you drive through the heel. And change other side. Good, and then up we come into a squat. We're going to hook our fingers under our toes. We're going to push our knees out with our elbows. We're going to hold that for 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to raise your hips as high as possible for 3, 2, 1, and then sit yourself down into a squat. Keep the fingers under the toes at all times, and then every 3 seconds we're raising for 3, and then we're lowering down into the squat for a further 3. So keep the knees pushed out. So day 40 of our at-home workouts. I've lost all track of time, all concept of time, but we're doing what we're told. We're staying at home, we're flattening the curve. Where possible, we're working from home. We're doing our bit. Okay, standing up tall, we're going to keep the width on our feet, hip width. We're going to take a big stride forward, drop the knee to the floor, push through the flat of that foot, and up tall. So big stride forward, drop the knee, push through the flat of the foot, and up tall. Big stride, drop, push, stand tall. So in order to keep yourself steady, you got to keep your stomach tight. So we're pushing off the flat of the foot to come up tall, squeezing the stomach, and keep working through it. Again, nice and slow. Emphasis is on the movement. It's on mobilizing the joints. It's on getting all that tissue working, getting the blood and oxygen pumped to the right areas. Okay, we're going to get some core rotation in now. So we're going to go into feet shoulder width, bent over row position, shoulders back, big arm rotations, twisting through the shoulder blades, T-spine, thoracic spine, getting as much rotation between the upper and lower body as possible. Think peppermill. Good stuff. Big swing on those arms. Let those arms flail. And then up we come. Shake out the arms. We're going to go down into the plank position one more time. We're going to go left foot forward for 3 seconds. 2, 1. That back and change. Right foot forward for 3, 2, 1. Back and change. And keep that going. Every 3 seconds, we're changing between left and right. We're looking to stretch out the hip flexor on the back leg and the hamstring and groin on the front leg. So again, changing every 3. Oh. So how many people are with me so far? 40 days. Let me know how we're getting on. Oh. Okay, so up we come. So we're gonna work 3 exercises at a time, or sorry, 3 rounds on each exercise at a time. We're starting with push-ups. It's gonna be hands shoulder width, whole sole of the, or whole palm of the hand on the floor. 7 seconds, down we get. Push-ups to start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Chest to floor, push yourself back up. So what we're looking for is perfect posture, perfect technique, perfect form, and then once you have that, you go at a tempo that you can maintain. Whether it's knees down or knees up, it doesn't matter. You're getting your chest all the way to the floor between your hands, and you're using the whole palm to push yourself away from the floor. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, shake out the arms. Ready to go again. Same exercise. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, whether it's knees down or knees up, you're still dropping your chest down in between your hands. You're using the whole palm to push yourself away from the floor. You're squeezing your core to stay rigid in your posture, and you're exhaling towards the top of the lift. Whew. We're going into our last round, and rest. We got 1 more round of push-ups, and then we're up into prisoner squats. Let's go, last round. So if you need at this point to scale it back, that's fine. If you're wearing knees up, go knees down. If you wear knees down already, rest at the bottom for a second or at the top for a second. But the aim is to have perfect posture, perfect range of movement, and perfect technique. Ready to stand in 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Interlock your fingers behind the head, feet shoulder width, prisoner squats, and drop into your squats. So remember, with your squat, you always start by pushing the hips back. When you push the hips back, you then have room to drop the hips down. Your knees get pushed out to the side, the soles of the feet push through the floor and bring you back up tall again. So it's all about creating space to drop into. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out the legs and arms. Getting ready to go again. 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, pushing the hips back and down. Keeping the chest proud. Keeping the knees pushed out to the side. And pushing through the flats of the feet in order to come back up tall. And we're using that tempo in a continuous format to keep you honest in the technique. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out on the arms and legs. Ready to go again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the next exercise we're going into is step ups. So we're putting our foot fully up on the stool. We're pushing through the flat of the foot, and we're standing up tall. Try and drop the back knee low before you push through the flat of that foot to come up tall. Nick, you wouldn't just knock that down a bar, would you please? 5 seconds. 4, thanks. 3, 2, 1. Over to the chair. Left foot up onto the chair. Drop the right knee down onto the floor as low as you can. Drive through the left leg. So we're going to go left leg for the duration of 30 seconds. And then we're going to go right leg for the other. And then 15, 15. Oh. You alright, Taki? Do you want to do some training? Okay. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out the leg. Other leg up onto the chair. And let's go. So those 5 seconds disappear quickly. So you got to make sure you stay honest on your technique and honest on your timing. So you're really focusing on pushing down through the sole of that foot on the chair. You're trying not to whoosh yourself up. You're trying to drag yourself up the top foot. And rest. Shake it out, ready to go. Half and half. And let's go. So at 15-second mark, I'll give you the nod and you guys change legs. And the next exercise we're going to go into after this is going to be high plank, low plank, push up downs. And that's halfway, change feet and keep going. So we're really focusing on the top leg, dragging you up, as opposed to the bottom leg pushing you up. 3, 2, 1, down we get, high plank. On your hands under the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down to the low, up to the high plank. Back down to the low, up to the high. And remember, your hand goes directly beneath your shoulders. The whole palm is being used and you're squeezing your stomach in order to stay stable and keep your body parallel with the floor. It's going to be a tough one on the shoulders and core. If you need to drop to your knees, do it. And rest. 5 seconds, we're going again. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's down onto the elbows, up onto the palms. And it's always squeezing your stomach as you're pushing away from the floor to keep you parallel. Squeezing that stomach, pushing through the sole of the hand, the whole surface area to get you back up, like a one-arm press up. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Remember, sacrifice the speed in order to keep the technique. Let's go. Down onto the elbow, up onto the hands. And the main focus here is on keeping the stomach tight and emphasizing the posture as you work. Staying as parallel with the floor as possible, relaxing your shoulder blades. We're back to the chair next. We're gonna put our back foot up on the chair and we're gonna do single leg rear elevated squats. 3, 2, 1, up we get. Back foot up onto that chair. And drop that foot or knee right down, let's go. So if necessary, or you can, drop your hands very lightly either side of your foot. Think sprinter, starting coming out of the gates, the traps. But you remember, you're not dropping your head. You're keeping your head up like you got a full glass of water on it at all times. 7 seconds, pushing through the flat of the foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, change legs. And let's go. So remember, dropping that knee low, head stays upright. Try and get your hands all the way to the floor by dropping through the hips. Pushing through the flat of the foot to come back up tall. Squeezing the core for stability. We got 10 more seconds. And in the next round, I'm going to split half and half with very little change time in between the switch. And rest. Shake out the legs. Ready to go, half and half. Let's go. So at the 15-second mark, we're halfway, we're going to switch legs. And then after that, we're back down into the high plank position. And we're going to do high plank, knee to elbow jumps. No burpees today.
No.
And change sides. You disappointed there's no burpees? 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we get. High plank. Knee to elbow jumps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knees to elbows, back to the plank. So the aim is try and stay relaxed on your shoulder blades and get into a perfect high plank in between the reps. Trying to get the hands or the feet as far forward on either side of your hands as possible. Bracing your core. Rest to stop that back hyperextending. We got 2 more rounds and then we're going to go into our next exercise. Let's go. Can't worry about handwriting. Whew. That's the one. Good stuff. So we're halfway through the round already. 15 seconds to go. You're gonna get a quick 5, and then we're going again for our last round. The aim is to keep moving with the technique dialed in. And rest. We got one more round, and then we're staying. Let's go. So the next exercise we're going into is going to be a break dancer. So that means you're going to stay in a high plank. You're bringing your right leg under the body, out the other side. Whew. Try to get your hand up high, like you're giving someone a high five. Go slow at the start, find the technique, and then find your tempo. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake out the arms and legs, back down into the high plank. Let's go. Bring the left leg up, replacing other hand. So we're alternating. So I'm replacing my hand with my knee. And again, I'm just finding that tempo that I can maintain. If you need to take a breather, take a breather. But make sure it's justified. Remember, you're the trainer. You gotta be tough on yourself. And rest. Ready to go again, 2 more rounds. And let's go. Get the knee under, replace the hand, and sit upright. Nice work. 20 seconds to go. Whew. Those hips, those quads, those shoulders are burning. And in order to maintain my technique, I have to slow down my tempo somewhat and emphasize concentrating on the movement. 2, 1. Shake out the legs. Who says weighted exercises are easy or harder? Let's go. Getting that full torso rotation. Dropping the knee and hip to the floor. Keeping the hands directly beneath the shoulders. And again, if you need to take those breathers, take them, keep them sparingly, and keep them short. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Lunge through. Nail your left foot to the floor. Let's go. Kick it back, drop the knee. Step forward, drop the knee. And at all times, maintain that width between the feet when they go in front and when they go behind. So 15 seconds, we're gonna change sides. Now your heart rate's high, guaranteed. Your stomach muscles are working to stabilize you, but you're still focusing. Rest on range of movement. Change feet. Let's go. So we're back to the chair after our third round of these lunge throughs. Really struggling to maintain that technique. So I gotta slow it down. I gotta focus on my movement patterns. I gotta really concentrate on what I'm actually doing. Because once you give your body the chance to take a breather, it will take it and take it to the nth degree. Stay moving, rest. One more round, 15-15, and we're back to the chair for kneeling press. Let's go. So again, knee to the floor, knee to the floor. If it's not knee to floor, it's not a full rep. If it's not a full rep, you're not getting the full return. If you're not getting the full return, you're not training properly. Change sides. Good, so kicking that leg behind you, kicking the leg forward, the knee goes to the floor with every rep. 3, 2, 1. Back to your chair. 2 knees on the chair, hands on the floor beside the legs of the chair. Let's go. So it's a handstand push-up where you're dropping your head right down to the floor and then pressing away from it using the whole surface area of the palm of your hands. So inhale as you drop, brace your core, and press yourself back up out of that handstand or kneeling handstand. The emphasis here is on the shoulders, core, and upper back. Rest 5 seconds, we're going again. Very little rest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're into round number 2 of 3 on the kneeling handstand press. And the emphasis here, again, as with everything, is technique. Oh, the whole sole, or the whole surface area of the palm, fingertips, ball of the hand, heel of the hand, stomach tight, dropping right down, pushing the sky, and rest. We got one more round. Whew. And then we're on our backs. Let's go. So after this round, you're gonna go onto the back and you're gonna grab the legs of the chair and have those arms fully extended so the chair is as far away from your head as possible. You're then gonna draw your knees all the way up as close to your elbows as you can without compromising the arm length with the chair away from the head. So do not pull the chair towards your head when you're doing the knee to elbows. And rest on your back. Grab a hold of that chair beyond the head, arms straight, and we're gonna draw our knees. Let's go. Knees to elbow, straighten out the legs, tip the floor with your heels, roll the hips up and knees in, and then keep going with that roll until the knees get as close to the elbows as you can get them. Your elbows are halfway down your arm. Your elbows are not on their triceps. So actually hit the kneecap against the tip of the elbow to ensure, rest, you're getting full range of movement. So here is not your elbow, there is your elbow. Let's go. So all the way up, roll, kneecap to elbow, point, back down, straight out. Kneecap, elbow, point, back down, straight out. So if you can get the full range of movement, go for it, don't half-ass it. If you're struggling, then you go to the next nearest part, which is your tricep, then your chest, then your belly button. But the aim ultimately is to roll the hips as far as possible up and off the floor. And rest. We've got one more round, and after our knee to elbows, we're going into our hollow rock hold. Let's go. So after this, you're gonna fully extend your arms and legs as if you've just finished a full rep. And then we're gonna go into the hollow hold, where you're lifting your legs off the floor 6 or 7 inches, and then you're lifting your shoulder blades up off the floor as high as you can. So essentially you're in a banana shape, and the small of your back is the only part of your body that's in contact with the floor. 3, 2, 1. Ditch the chair, arms out nice and straight, legs out nice and straight, and shoulder blades off the floor, and then if you can, legs off the floor. And there's no arch. The small of your back is pushed into the floor. Your stomach is rock solid. You're getting a tremble on your body because it's really, really fighting against that resistance on the stomach. 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12. Push the small of that back down. If you're struggling to keep the arch flat, put your heels very light on the floor and emphasize the shoulder blades off the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Ready to go again. My stomach is already on fire. 2, 1, up, shoulder blades high, small of the back flat into the floor, arms beyond the head, not above the head, beyond the head, legs off floor, provided you can maintain a flat back, no arch. 15 seconds. If you need to take a small breather, take a small breather, and then get back, reset the posture, quality over quantity. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Oh, we got one more round on this, and then we're going into our oblique V crunch. Let's go, shoulder blades up, and then once you're happy the shoulder blades are up and the back is flat, then raise 1 if not 2 legs. Try and keep the arms beyond the head. Every few seconds you might need to drop the heels, readjust the flat of the back into the floor. 15 seconds to go, and keep pushing yourself to what you're capable of doing. 10 more seconds, 9 more, 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Flat on your back. You're going to do a core row, but you're going to turn your knees as far out to the left as possible, and your torso goes as far to the right as possible. Let's go. So sitting up and twisting away as far as you can from those 2 knees. The 2 knees come up and twist away from the body. and then your body twists in the opposite direction. And if you're doing that right, oh, my core is already on fire. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take those 5 seconds. 4, 3. Other side. 2, 1. Up, draw, twist. Up, draw, twist. Whew. Try and get as far in the opposite direction as you can from your knees, and your knees vice versa with your torso. And it's really tough to get that full twist. Whew. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, okay, so we're going into one more round of this, and then we're back to the top of the list, and it's 2 rounds of push-ups. Let's go. So the twist is the focus after you've got knees and shoulder blades off the floor. And you can probably hear by the change as I'm talking coming up how aggressive this is. Change sides on the abs. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round we get push-ups. There is no rest within 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to the top. Push-ups. Let's go. So again, emphasis is on the technique and posture, and that includes range of movement. After you've got that, it's tempo, but if you're bringing the full range of movement in and using the full complement of muscles, tempo doesn't really matter too much, because your technique is allowing you to work consistently and continuously. And rest. One more round of push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So really feeling my stomach muscles here on this one, because they're tired from the last few exercises on the list. So I'm just having to take an extra second at the bottom to squeeze my stomach and allow me to push through the whole surface area of my hand to come back up. It's prisoner squats next. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Whew. Interlock those fingers behind the head and drop through the hips. Remember, with your squat, it's hips. It's always hips. The knees are completely subservient to the hips. You are not consciously bending the knees. The only thing you're consciously doing with the knees is pushing them out to the side. If you drop the hips, the knees will follow, and you are using the whole foot to stay in contact with the floor. Rest. Woo, shake out those legs. How you feeling? What's that again? I can't bleep. Bad language. So we won't ask her to repeat that. 20 seconds. After this, we're going into our knee drop step ups. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got our chair. We got our foot up on the chair. Drop our knee. Push through the flat of the foot. Up tall. Drop, push, up tall. That's it. So 2 rounds on this. Whew. Flying through the session today, guys. Full body, body weight workout. Who needs weights when you are the weight? 7 seconds, and the amount of food I've been eating, I've got a lot of weight. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Getting ready to change legs. 3, 2, 1. Drop knee. Push through flat of foot. And keep going again. If you need to stabilize yourself, use the hands on the chair at the bottom just to reset the stability. Emphasize pushing through the flat of that foot. And if you need further stability, use a wall or a chair beside you just to keep you honest in your posture. No point in bodging out the reps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down into plank position. Elbows to palms. 3, 2, 1. Down onto elbows, squeeze core, back up onto palms. Down onto elbows, squeeze core, back up onto palms. And keep that tempo going as best you can with the core work firing with every rep. We don't want to swing our hips all over the place. We want to keep our hips steady. We want to keep the hips steady. Relaxing your shoulders, squeeze your stomach, press surface area of palm into floor, rest. One more to go. And then we're into the chair rear elevated. Let's go. So I'm doing myself a favor by keeping my feet the same width as my hands. A lot of time people's feet go too narrow and you're too unstable, and therefore you compromise actually firing the core and you rely on a hip rotation, which we don't want. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest up we get. Back foot on the chair. Using the flat of the foot, drop. Try and get your two hands either side of the foot and staying up tall with the upper body. So remember, what we're trying to do here is keep moving with the correct technique and a tempo that suits you. So if you need to take a breather, take a breather. Sorry for not looking at the camera. I'm struggling to maintain my balance. So again, scale it back if you need to. Either use a chair to support, get rid of the chair itself behind you, rest, or stop entirely for a few seconds. And let's go other side. Whew. So, after our rear elevated split squat, we're going into our high plank, knee to elbow jumps. And again, maintaining emphasis on the core, holding us rigid, which allows us to let the legs fly and therefore work our shoulders, our back, our core, and our heart rate. And rest. Down we get. High plank. And let's go. Knees to the elbows, back out plank. Try and go as light on the feet as you can. Take the pressure to the shoulders just as the feet are at full plank, and that allows you to tip lightly with the toes and then come back to your high plank again with speed and the correct technique. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. One more round. Then we're going into break dancers. Let's go down, go. So what we're doing here is we're actually breaking the burpee into its component parts. And this is one element of the burpee. Once you got your hands on the floor, you got to get those feet out. Whether you walk them or whether you jump them. Either way, this is how you're going to do it. Surprisingly tiring, hey? 3, 2, 1, up we get. We're going back into a high plank. We're going to bring that knee under the body and go into our break dancers. Let's go. Whew. Get the knee in place of the hand, raise the hand and chest, and just keep moving between the two. And we're looking to burn out the shoulder, the core, the hip flexors, the glutes, the quads, the cardio. This is tough. Keep the tempo going. 2, 1, rest. I find that so difficult. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're up after this. And we're into our lunge throughs. Is it lunge throughs, Nick? She doesn't effing know. She thinks so. 15 seconds. 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Whew. Okay, lunge throughs. Let's go. That hair in my mouth. Multitasking, hey? Hair in my mouth while I'm trying to do lunges. It's struggling to breathe. 15 seconds. The joys of doing live workouts. People ring you. Oh, postman calls. The wife swears at you. The kids get in arguments and tantrums, and you get a hair in your mouth. Rest. 3, 2, 1. Kick back. Drop the knee. Lunge forward. Drop the knee. It's all about keeping going at this stage, but with, repeat after me, correct tempo, correct technique, and correct posture. Oh, we're almost there. We're going into kneeling press on the chair next. 4, 3, 2, 1. Onto your chair. Just have to turn on my timer there. And let's go. 2 knees on chair, 2 hands on floor. Handstand press, crown of the head to the floor, or as close to as possible, and push yourself through the whole sole of the palm back into the top of your handstand, fully extended on the arms. And the closer your hands are to the feet of the chair, the harder it is. The further away they are, the easier it is. Whew. And rest. Whew. One more round on this, and then we're going down onto our backs. Let's go. Oh, really burning now. Heart rate's pounding. Body doesn't know which angle it's going to get hit at next. Oh. So, in 15 seconds, you're going to get off the stool. You're going to lie down with the stool fully extended beyond the head, and very lightly hold onto it with the hands. And we're going to draw our knees up, roll our hips, and touch our knees against the tips of the elbows, not the triceps. Let's go. On our back, legs fully extended, and go. Knees, kneecaps to elbow points. It's not kneecaps to triceps if you can get further. And do not bend your elbows to accommodate the knees. Keep the arms straight. The more you have to reach for the knees, the more you roll those hips off the floor, and the better the return on your core. Do not half-ass it. You have to take what I'm saying and apply it. And rest. We got one more. What's after this, Nick? Hollow rocks. Let's go. So we got 2 hollow rocks to do after this. They're gonna be tough, but you gotta stay switched on in the head in order to focus on the right technique and posture. But before that, emphasis on keeping arms straight, rolling hips up, and kneecaps to elbow points. Whew. And onto your back without the chair. Whew. Arms straight beyond the head. And shoulder blades up, let's go. Arms beyond the head if you can, get the legs off the floor. The flat of that back is flattened into the floor. Controlling the stomach, rock solid stomach, trembling because of the amount of tension through it. 15 seconds. Keep the shoulder blades up, keep the stomach flat down, back flat down on the floor. Oh, emphasis on the stomach contracting and holding it. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, that's so painful. Stomach is burning. Let's go, second round. And up we get. Shoulder blades up, arms beyond the head, legs up. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds. 9, 8, so tough. 7, stay with it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat on your back. Arms extended. Sitting up to hug those knees and turn to the side. Let's go. Knees and chest go in opposite directions. Whew. I'm really hitting one side with each round. If you want to alternate, be my guest, as long as you keep getting that oblique crunch. Oh, upper core is on fire with every rep. And then my hips are starting to bring the tops of my thighs into play to help as well. Which is a sign, rest, that my core is absolutely fatigued. One more round, and then we're into push-ups. Let's go. So the next round of exercises, we have 30 seconds on each exercise. Only one round per exercise. It's gonna start with push-ups. 30 seconds, then you're done. So fill it with as many perfect reps as you can. 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over we get into push-ups. 2, 1, go. So again, technique. Once you have the technique, then start increasing the tempo where you can. Using your stomach muscles to support the torso and keep the core active and hips above the floor. We got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Prisoner squats in next. 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Prisoner squats next. 3, 2, 1. Feet shoulder width, hips back and down. Knees get pushed out to the side and they get pushed out in the same angle and direction the toes are pointing. So the knees are pointing in the same V that the toes are pointing. 12 seconds, and then we're going into knee drop step ups. That cardio aspect of this last round is really taking hold. 3, 2, 1. Knee drop step ups. 3, 2, 1. Drive off and down. I'm alternating each side, but again, you can go half and half. I'll give you the halfway mark if you're going each side. So we're going into push-up downs next. That's halfway, 15 to go. Whew. Really pushing the flat of the foot into the chair, emphasizing full muscle activation. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, into the high plank. Knee or high plank onto the elbows. Let's go. Down into low, up into high. And then repeat for the duration of the 30 seconds. After this, we're staying in the plank and we're going high plank, knee to elbow jumps. Squeezing your core to stay stable. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Staying in the high plank. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. High plank. Sorry. It's high plank, knee to elbow. Then we're gonna go rear elevated squat. I got mistaken. Are you gonna forgive me, Nick?
No.
She's not gonna forgive me.
No.
Okay. Positive that we're getting this out of the way one set earlier, right? Is that better? Whew. And rest, up we get. Back foot on chair. If you were doing split squat, go to high plank, knee to elbow jumps. If you're staying with me, go into your split squat. Let's go. So it's 15 and 15. What's after this then, Nick? I've thrown you, haven't I?
Yeah. Lunge throughs.
Lunge throughs. 15 seconds, change legs. Lunge throughs. We're almost home. Keep going, keep breathing, keep focusing on the technique. Rest. Lunge throughs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knee to floor with every rep. After this, knees are going onto the chair and we're gonna go overhead press. 2 seconds changing, halfway change legs. And again, knee to floor with each rep in front and behind. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, knees on chair. We're almost there, guys. Hands on floor, go. So after our 30 seconds of head, knee to, press, we're going into knee to elbow, holding onto the chair, beyond the head. 10 seconds, really concentrate at this point on your technique, because as you get tired, the body looks for ways out. Oh, rest on your back, arms and legs fully extended. Sit up to get those knees, let's go. So after this, it's hollow rock hold. After hollow rock hold, we're into the V, oblique crunch, and then it's cool down time. This session is flying by. Whew. 8 seconds, 7, 6, fill the last 100 meters. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ditch the chair on your back, arms out straight. 3, 2, shoulder blades up. 1, flattening the floor, legs up if you can. If not, just emphasize shoulder blades off the floor. 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 seconds. Keep her going, keep her going. Flatten the butt of the stomach into the spine. Spine gets flattened into the floor. We got 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Arms beyond the head. Last exercise. 30 seconds to finish. I'm going to alternate mine. Let's go. Up and twist, down, touch floor. Up and twist, down, touch floor. And just keep moving. You have 22 seconds on the clock. Technique, 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 and then tempo. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! And that is Friday. No weights except you. Whew. What a session, that was tough. Whew. Oh. Okay. Take a couple of seconds. In through nose, out through mouth. Slow the heart rate down. And then, I'm gonna turn that timer off. That sound, I wake up screaming with that sound. Oh, I'm sure you guys do too at this stage. Whew. So how are we feeling? Day 40. Wow, so yeah, you're right, it is. Even without weights, like I'm just as tired as I was yesterday, I think. And we did the same format, except yesterday we used resistance in the form of a kettlebell. It's warmer today, you think? It's warmer today as well, I suppose, which adds to it. Dead by 2. There's 2 of you who are dead, or 2 days you've been killed. Break dancers. You like those ones? I'm what Nick said earlier. Thanks again. You're getting a little following here, Nick. 3 what is it? Not 3 husbands. What was it? 1 husband, 3 kids. What is it? Her Instagram is 3 kids, 1 husband, 1 dog, or something like that. You'll find it. Anyway, okay. So we're going to go into our cool down stretches. Get up off the floor, you bum. Feet nice and wide. Soft knees. Kick your hips out the back and drop. The backs of the hands to the floor. What is it? Husband, 3 kids, 1 dog. There we go. Husband, 3 kids, 1 dog. That's Nick. A swear a day. She's enough to keep you going for 5 years. Don't let the facade fool you. So again, just relaxing through the shoulder blades, letting the arms just dangle. Hamstrings stretching out, groin stretching out. Relaxing through the shoulder blades as you exhale. Rotate the right arm to the sky. Keep the left hand on the floor. Sitting through the flat of the feet, pushing the hips back. The knees are soft to accommodate, and you'll feel the stretch on your hamstrings and groin. And now we're going to change. Right hand back down, left hand up, and rotate around as much as you can with the torso without compromising the feet, the knees, the shoulder blades, and the weight transfer. Okay, up we come. Prisoner style, interlock the fingers behind the head. Put your knee on the floor and push your hip forward. And just relax the shoulder blades as we sink forward into that stretch. We are not looking to arch the back. We're just looking to let the body fall forward into the stretch. Relaxing the shoulder blades or relaxing the hip flexor. In through nose, out through mouth. So today is day 40. And every session beforehand has been free as is today's. And the sessions going forward until this whole situation is lifted. We haven't even decided. We may keep those sessions going free. It's entirely up to, I suppose, public vote really. Again, you're not making a payment on these, so the way you can pay us, Stand Up Tall, is by letting your friends, family know. It's also live for 24 hours after the session, so there's a lot of people. Stretch out the core there, right hand down the back, left elbow. So there's a lot of people who are actually doing the sessions from yesterday to today before we do this one, and then vice versa. So they're not necessarily doing them live with me here now, but they are doing them on the Instagram session for 24 hours afterwards. It's perceived as live, so why not just pretend it is? It's the same with our YouTube channel. We upload them to our YouTube channel. The link is in our bio. Share them, like them, tag them, and let us know your feedback. I'm gonna go get some lunch because I'm starving, and then it's back to training. Okay guys, so have a great weekend. You're very welcome guys, thanks very much. Thank you, thanks very much for coming in and taking part. I will see you on Monday, and go wash your head because if it sounds like mine, it absolutely stinks. See you guys.